Hello and welcome back to Voyage of a Time Wanderer. Today I am here to do a video celebrating 500 subscribers. So it has been a pretty exciting few days for me because Olive from A Book Olive featured me on her annual Small Booktuber shoutout video, and when I woke up Sunday morning after she'd published the video, I had a flurry of notifications on my phone from YouTube alerting me to new subscribers and lots of wonderful comments on my older videos. And it turned out that I have had more than 200 subscribers join me in the last 2 days, which is absolutely incredible. I had been around like the 400 subscriber mark for quite a while now, like more than a year. So to all of a sudden jump above 500 is so exciting, and I can't wait to have the community tab activated on my account within the next week or so. So I wanted to make a quick video just to welcome my new friends to the channel and also to announce that I'm going to be doing a Q&A video in honor of reaching the 500 subscriber milestone. So if you're one of my new subscribers coming over from Olive's channel, a big welcome. Thank you so much for checking out my channel and choosing to subscribe. I hope you've enjoyed my videos that you've watched so far. And if you're coming from Olive's channel, I'm going to assume that you have an interest in nonfiction, since that's what she is famous for as the host of Nonfiction November. So I thought it would be fun to link some of my nonfiction related videos that I've already done, in case you're interested in checking out what my taste in nonfiction is like and getting some nonfiction recommendations from me. So I'll quickly discuss a couple of the nonfiction videos that I think might be of interest to new subscribers, and I'll link them in the cards as well as in the description. So without further ado, here's a couple nonfiction videos that I think you might really enjoy checking out if you're a new subscriber from Olive's channel. For the past 3 years, I have done annual best nonfiction reads of 2020, 2021, 2022. So I have a nonfiction favorites 2022 video, and my very favorite nonfiction read from 2022 was Amsterdam, A History of the World's Most Liberal City by Russell Shorto, which I also have a separate full-length video review of that book. I have a top 5 nonfiction reads from 2021 video, and my favorite nonfiction read from 2021 was Jane Austen at Home by Lucy Worsley. And I have a top nonfiction reads of 2020 video, where my favorite nonfiction book was The Untold Lives of the Women Killed by Jack the Ripper by Haley Rubenhold. I also have a long-term Reading Through My Family Tree series on my channel, which is where I create TBRs that include both fiction and nonfiction books that are related to a specific geographic place that I have ancestors from. So genealogy and ancestry research is one of my main hobbies outside of reading, and so of course I had to find a way to combine that with reading. I actually have, just off camera here, I have a whole separate bookshelf for my genealogy research library, and it's been really fun to put together these TBRs and kind of have a real focus on a specific geographic location for a couple months, up to a year, where I'm reading both fiction and nonfiction books that tie into that place. So I've done TBRs for Norway, for Victorian England, and I'm currently just wrapping up my Dutch Golden Age TBR, and I'm hoping to move on to Scotland, the Scottish Isles, kind of in the second half of this year. So I have a whole playlist of those videos that I'll link that include TBRs as well as some individual book reviews. So for example, the video review that I discussed of Amsterdam, that was part of my Reading Through My Family Tree series. A lot of the nonfiction that I enjoy is related to social history and linked into my genealogy in some way. I also read a lot of theological nonfiction and nonfiction relating to religion more broadly. I enjoy biography, particularly in the last year or two I've gotten on a real British royal biography kick, as well as memoir. And then I also have been known to enjoy literary nonfiction, like related to a literary character or literary critique, particularly in Jane Austen July. I usually get deep into the Jane Austen nonfiction. Outside of nonfiction, my first and forever love is historical fiction, and that's what I would say I primarily gravitate towards. I also really enjoy reading classics, particularly Victorian literature, as well as Edwardian and interwar, kind of early 20th century classics. For genre fiction, I do enjoy a good mystery or a sweet romance from time to time. And I'm also a really big fan of African literature. My husband is Zambian, and I met him while I was living over there doing an internship during my master's degree. So I really enjoy reading books from all across the continent, and I have a long-term Reading Africa challenge that I'm working on where I'm trying to read at least one book from each country in Africa, and I'm just about halfway, so that's been a really fun project as well. I had always planned to do a Q&A video as a celebration for 500 subscribers, and now it seems even more appropriate than ever since I have so many new subscribers joining at once that don't necessarily know as much about me as my long-term subscribers do. So I'm planning to collect questions in the comments of this video, as well as putting up a Q&A box on Instagram to collect some questions. And then my plan is to film the Q&A video this weekend. So if you could please leave any questions you have, bookish or otherwise, in the comments of this video by Saturday, that would be absolutely amazing. I'm happy to answer questions about books, about my reading life, about my childhood reading life, about my booktube channel, about my life more generally. I can't wait to answer your questions. And I think it'll be a really fun way to share maybe some different aspects of my reading life that I haven't thought to talk about on my channel, but that you all have questions about. So once again, I want to give a big welcome to my new subscribers. I'm so glad you're here. And of course, a very warm thank you to my long-term subscribers who have been here for many years with me. I appreciate all of you and your time spent watching my videos so very much. And I can't wait to answer your questions in my upcoming Q&A video. So thank you so much for watching, and until next time, enjoy wandering through the pages of a good book. Bye.